Hello, and welcome to a strange session of KSP. We start a new sandbox because uh, lag is a thing. And today I want to do a couple things. I want to make a paddle boat. I want to make a plane without an engine. Um, I want to figure out perpetual motion in space and uh, basically a bunch of other things that no one is asking for. Um, But before I get to that, I'm gonna get to flying the good old Osprey. I know it's in here. There we go. I love this aircraft. I think it is so neatly designed. And is a absolute joy. That's a great way to start the stream. It's taking the Osprey out for. It picks up off the ground at about 40 meters per second, which is darn right beautiful, I say. Let's see, can we? Nope. Yeah, I was aiming for the bridge. Take it. Okay, so we're in this hangar, which is fine. Maybe I want the other one. Let's get a plane. I'm gonna work on the paddle boat first, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Okay. So we're gonna need that. Oh, let's slap on a couple big batteries, make our lives easier. Symmetry mode got me messed up. So if I want it, maybe I want this guy. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so here, and then let's slap on some of these big batteries. These symmetry. I forgot the main antagonist for this game was actually the editor. Good to know. And we're gonna need a bunch of reaction wheels. And then probably enable some auto strap for some of this stuff. That'll be nice. Help keep us together. Yeah, we'll do that. Just copy that stack, put it over here. Right, now we have the sort of inner workings for a paddle boat. Let's get some nuclear things in here. Try to figure out how to mount these. Probably just right on the thing. So got like 8 of them in there. Gotcha. Enable some auto strut and then just tuck them in there. Hide them away. Then we'll give it a little nose. Go on a nose. Nose would be nice. It's too big. Look at this guy. Nope. We're gonna put it on right. There we go. And we'll get a bit of a nose there, and yeah, that's an airplane. And we want this thing to paddle. That's what paddle boats do, right? Thinking something like that, or oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. We can spin that really fast. Oh yeah, I like that. Give that some auto strut, lots of stability. I think everything's wanting to pin that center point, which is gonna be fine. Okay. See, we got power, I got a battery, no wheels. And that. So I think we're pretty darn good. Get this paddle boat going. I need a way to get it to the ocean, so let's build a little car under it. Not a big car. Let's give me a pylon. Those are nice. Pylon ring. Oh no, I just want one. Can't really symmetry that because it's not really how this plane was made. Okay, too. Yeah. It's so hard to mount these like in a sensible way. I'm not really sure where you're trying to mirror. Oh, on that side, yes, it's not very helpful, editor. Appreciate the effort. Pay for effort, you know. You're doing great, editor. You do you, man. Okay. I just need one of them. Just need one of them. It's really not that long of a trip. I'll get there. Let's get you a bit of a rotate. A lot of work to make a paddle boat. I mean, I guess it's a boat. This is a plane game. Plane game. It's actually pretty nice, but you get the idea. It's rocket fuel. Go. Slap an engine on here. Find ourselves an engine. No, rocket engine, actually. Skipper. Oh. Vector fit nice. Be nice. Yeah, we'll get that on there. Give it a bit of a nose. And probably have to strike together some stuff. See this thing just wanting to die. Must have been how I started it, but AutoStrut's really not liking me right now. Okay. Need some small landing gear. Whatever. Even put some mediums on the side. Yeah, that'll do. Weirdest way I've seen a plane come together. I think I want to drag these guys up a bit, and we should have a plane. Just kind of there for safety. Yeah, it's okay. So the engine goes off. That can we remove these guys from staging? Because I don't know, I just put them on there to look cool. Apparently no, but we'll get them in their own thing. So engine goes, pylon separates. Oh, and Bob's your uncle. Okay. Time for the paddle boat. So, real paddle boats have like a steam engine that heats up a boiler, spins a turbine that spins these these like large flaps that yeah, so real steam engines have these like flaps, and then they get in the water, and then they push that water They create like high pressure, low pressure zones, and that creates just a net pull on the overall vessel. And the rest of it is picked up by just, the slack of going through water, going through a liquid medium. And then you have forward movement. So if we are able to get into the water and start flapping around, we should get that happening here. And that's a lot of reaction wheels, so we should be able to go pretty darn fast. Just gotta get there safely. It's very wobbly, very touchy. We'll get there. Drag KSP down a little bit. See if that helps. I know this game can be an audio nightmare for streamers sometime, because you just be minding your business and then stuff explodes and your ears hurt. It's a trip. Oh, this is a good time. I think we'll get there. I did notice the placement of my paddles is slightly off, and that's probably I think that's gonna steer us to the left. Like here, I had these farther out, and it's creating more of a lever this way. Just pulling this little rocket-powered cart that way. Not sure the utility purpose of this beyond taking me to the ocean. But whatever. We'll get there. Okay, let's slow it down. I'm not even turning on SAS because I feel like it'll be really wonky because all that's up there. Very off. I think we'll get there. We have enough struts and suspension and stuff. Oh, that's a drop. That is a drop. That's usually the drop that gets my planes actually off the ground. I like that drop. It's a good drop. We're getting there. I really packed too much fuel, but I think I actually just needed this thing to be long. I don't know. Stability. I don't want to overthink the cart. I know myself. I will over-engineer the cart to have, underglow, suspension, baller, levitation, VTOL capabilities, all of it, and it's just a cart. Just a cart that's getting us to the ocean. We're almost there. Take me to the ocean. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, that was rough. Oh, it's a nice trip to the ocean, I tell you. How are we doing? Okay, I'm just gonna throttle up a bit to get away from the shore. We do wheel up? I don't know. I'm just gonna drop this thing. Get myself some momentum. Nope. Don't take off. Do not take off. That's not what we want. I forget how much thrust them vector engines got, man. They thick. They dummy thick. Okay, so we could probably drop the cart. Let's get that out of there very safely. No collisions. Okay, trying to figure out my controls here. And it's probably gonna get very loud But let's see this paddle boat in action. Lots of electric charge still. It ain't bad. It ain't good, but it ain't bad. And then it kind of just stops. Alright. I was totally expecting it to like rip itself apart. Just kind of due to like physics collisions and stuff. This is alright. It's very much a KSP, this is fine moment. Oop. It's a coffee cup collision. Nice. Excuse me. Okay, built a paddle boat. Not a good paddle boat, but I built a paddle boat. I'm happy with it. Closing out of some background stuff here. Twitch Studio. Yep, there you are. Oh, okay. So, just want to test my theory of this probably won't work on land, but it doesn't hurt to check, right? So we're gonna take it over to the land. Wow, that's a lot of reaction wheels going on. Well, if it can't do that little flip, I don't think it's gonna do the land. All right, we're back here in the editor. And I think I have a better idea for how to get this down, but okay, so this was the paddle boat, and it kind of worked, and I love it. So if I make the paddles longer, it's going to have more stability, right? Well, it's a working theory of mine. We gotta test it. I think also they're probably gonna break off because I could see that like longer reach of them, giving them a speed of higher than like most parts tend to break after like 7 meters per second. Ooh. Worked out better in my head. Way better in my head. Turns out vector engine, dummy thick. Very dummy thick. Okay, so my controls are beyond they are beyond scuffed. Like, I don't think the reaction wheels and like the engine gimbal are even on the same plane. I think other than like flipped, it's more like rotated. Okay, so I packed a parachute and I'm gonna put that right there in case I take off. I think we'll get there well enough to test the patience now that I've done it once. It's so touchy. You could do this with a Terrier engine. Probably would have been a lot funner to control. Just killing some speed. Take me over this very gentle because I got these things hanging over now. Very gentle, please. Come on, don't hit, don't hit. It's a very Kerbal-esque contraption. Now that I'm looking at it, like I think it fits that nice definition of Kerbal. And now we're on a nice little plane. Trying to get there a little quickly. Not that we're in a rush or anything. I'm not in a rush. If you're watching a Twitch stream, you're probably not in a rush. It's fine. We're all gonna have a good vibe here. And we're getting close to the shore. Maybe we want to get below 10. Perspective is weird. So I'm trying to like watch these bottom flaps. Make sure they don't touch anything. Okay, we're gonna steep downward slope. Try hitting this water at like 2. Yeah, no more than 2, please. And there we go. Yep, there it was. That's what I was worried about. It's so close. I think if I hit it faster than 2, it would have just dipped on down in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna push this guy away. The ferry from the thing. I don't know why I'm tapping the brakes. I don't have any brakes. Wow, it can just... Okay. That is a lot of reaction wheels. Shows you just how much torque this thing has. We're gonna get rid of that though. We don't need him right now. This is Paddle Boat version 2. Feels like it's working pretty okay. Do the Time Warp 2 with it. It's less inertia, but I think this is honestly okay. Oh. Oh. Yo. Okay. Well, that was cool. I don't even know what happened. What happened? The wing connector crashed down hard. Remote guidance unit? All that stuff was in like the center. Oh, I think it might have like levered itself apart very violently. What a weird time. Paddle boat, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. It's pretty mid. I really don't know the purpose of it. It's sort of unlimited. So if you wanted to like, I don't know, theoretically get across a mostly water liquid planet, it's something. It is an option, not a good one. Think of better options. So, next thing I want to try today on the stream is lowering volume. Man, it just goes hard in this builder. Okay, I want to go find a rocket. Find a nice straight rocket. Is it this? No, but that's a pretty cool rocket. I like that. Rocket. Let me find a rocket. Just want a straight single stage rocket. Without rocket nuts. That's it. No, but that thing's pretty cool. I like that. It's like an MK1 version of it. Oh, orbiter thing. I'm sorry, what is this? Is this just not done? Did I make this? I was looking for something a little bit more SpaceX, I guess. So we're this is 1, 2, 3. Those all go, and then you have your main stage. Okay. Well, if you can't find it, you can just always build your rocket yourself. How you want it. I've never actually flown this one. I like to think I've gone through all the stock aircraft, but apparently not. Okay, let's get this thing going. That's beautiful. So, what I want to build is a completely straight up rocket, and I want to achieve a stable orbit. And I want to achieve that stable orbit with less than the required amount of delta V. Oh. Was I supposed to orbit? Wow, this thing's touchy. What is this thing? Wow. What a weird engine. Okay, so theoretically, if you were a better pilot, you could get this thing in orbit. But I guess who's not a better pilot? Me. It's me. Alright, sick. Let's warp to that. I think I can get it. I think I can get it done. And then what does this satellite do? It's a good question. It is extend. It's got a battery. It's got a control thing. I think it's just like a communications satellite. Like a little relay. Cool. 10 out of 10, solid satellite. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Pouring more coffee and building another rocket. Come on guys, circularize. Well, I want you all to just imagine that it's circularized and it's still up there and it's cool. And this is actually a pretty cool rocket. I like it a lot. It's like, just... It's cool. Is this a swivel? Yeah, it's a swivel. And, a little ant engine and... 10 out of 10. Cool rocket. Okay. I want to build a big behemoth-ish rocket. I definitely want at least the MK1. Okay, and then some of the creature comforts of this rocket are going to be... I'm not sure. We want a parachute. Heat shield. Yeah, we'll just put Jab up in space and back, right? We'll do a little stack to coupler. I promise I'm going somewhere with this. Look, I will always build just a basic rocket. That is so fun to me. Kerbal Space Program, you are so loud. Okay. I got Basic Boy Rocket. Giving him how about a reaction wheel? I like reaction wheels. And you know what? We'll even put it on the main stage because they're cool. Actually, you already have a reaction wheel. That's kind of redundant. We'll probably put one later down. I don't know what your proclivity to staying on the rocket's going to be, but there you go. Take some solar panels. Maybe an FTL tank with oh, this thing has 4 tons. Wow. Okay, so Swivel's goated, man. We want that. We want that around. A little bit of a payload shell. It's probably the wrong size. We'll do the small one. What happened here? What? Okay, there we go. I don't think it needs a shell. I don't anticipate us going that fast, actually. Oh, that's too big. We want this? Oxidizer? Sick. Okay. Seems weird. Get a couple of reaction wheels. Start working with some auto strut. No wibbly rockets. That seems like a long adapter. Anything shorter? I just want the. I think I want that. Yeah, it's gonna be better. So let's slap some of these reaction wheels on here. And then for the bottom, do some of these small wheels. Too much, and then we'll slap on about 8 nuclear reactors. Just don't question it. It's fine. Oh, I meant to auto strut them. Let me in there. There we go. There we go. Got him in there. And then on here, we're gonna want the I think the big ass wing straight. Rotate that a bit. Okay. And just gotta look up a delta V chart for KSP. So it says an orbit requires about 3,400 delta V. I think I can do it with a little under 2,000. With this one stupid trick. Okay, so that should be it. Then we'll separate, that'll launch off. Jeb can be up in space for a minute, and then he'll come back down with a parachute. We'll give him a drogue chute. I don't know, I feel like they're very safe. When it comes down to it, they're very safe. I'm gonna make sure that's very symmetrical. Nothing can be off balance here. I'm actually a little sus. This swivel engine's a little sus because visually it looks like some of the weight is off to the side, but I don't think that's actually the case when you consider the physics of it. Because that looks very straight down the center. You can't get much more than that. Okay, so maybe put on a couple safety struts. I like my Kerbals coming back alive. There we go. And then we'll do another one up there. Should be good. And as long as this does not fall over, should be good. So my goal is a stable orbit. Just checking our staging, rocket, and thing going back to Earth. All right, cool. So now we spin up the rocket, and something's a little off. Okay, we might want to change our angle of these guys. We'll try a very aggressive attack angle there. I think the last one was just pointing like just straight up, and that was a no-no. Okay, so we are getting more lift with that. It's good. That is very good. Okay, so we're spinning very fast. Are we out of electricity? No? Just trying to figure out what's up here. We'll try a little bit less of an angle. And then maybe trying to pull him in some. Strange. Okay, let's get you in there. Now I think that's gonna work, and oh, it took him off. Get on there. I was gonna say, well, one of these struts doesn't look like it's needed. This ideally this like base plate only exists to like push up on the craft. Can't see any weird forces being applied to it. So going off of that, I'm not seeing a ton of lift. So I think maybe trying to redo this little section down here. Okay, so you are a decoupler, which is fine. That's gonna save me from adding like 10 decouplers. Get you in there. 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 Get all of you in there. And it might have been that. I'm gonna try something that might be a little bit of a dumb. But wouldn't be KSP without a little bit of a dumb. That's how we learn, right? I think if I spin that, it should be okay if it doesn't fall over immediately. Okay, so do some winglets. That part you got in the base game, or the starting but never used again. Just give them a twist. Try a 45-degree angle. Really want to make sure those are strutted up. And again with that sort of 45-degree angle. And we'll copy that again. Try to get everything kind of on the same plane here. So I want that part to line up with the... Oh, get out of here. There we go, that should be fine. And we gotta get our power in there. I think I'll try 6 of them. That should be good. I think we're doing pretty good. Yes, I'm trying to get into a low Kerbin orbit of about 3,400. That's not bad. Yep, that's pretty bad. Let's try redoing our top stage here. Okay, so this is everything up here. Think of how could we lighten this up? Currently it weighs about 7 tons. How much does the chair weigh? A lot less than the pod. Lander can is pretty good too. Yeah, let's just get rid of that whole upper stage there. So we got this. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. Everything's still lined up there. Just want one jab. Oh, it's a new game. I actually get a jab. That's very nice. You don't need the EVA jetpack, but you will want that parachute. Okay. Let's see what that can get, Jeb. Going off my paddle boat theory from earlier, I believe that if you need a battery. KSP Electrics trip me up every time. Like if you don't have the tiniest battery, nothing works in this game. No capacitance at all. Okay, let's get another jab on here. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, if water is a liquid, I think air is a liquid too because it has water in it. And if we can just paddle boat our way through air and set our controls right. Yikes. Okay, so I think it's actually D. D is what we're gonna do. Oh, nope, other way, take off. There we go. Now we have a craft that takes off. Apparently 6 engines wasn't enough. Yes, this is a spinning boat. And the controls are all wacky right now. Because that builds it weird. I think I need to build this in the space plane hangar? Is that where we were at? Probably just the other one, really. We were in the space plane hangar. That's weird. What if I launch it from this? So, I got... This is my proof of concept. Y'all are seeing a proof of concept. This could get stuff in the air. And can actually go up pretty high too. What happens when you... It just has a bit of a floating thing. It doesn't exactly dead weight fall to the ground. But look at that. Nice, cheap, and easy way to get off the ground. I really think I should have put my power source on the bottom. Now, might have noticed there's really no way to super control this. I can raise up my landing gear, and I can push these buttons. I think radial out is going to get me pointed up. Normal is going to get me along parallel. Prograde, retrograde is going to be all over the place. But if we do normal up, it'll eventually kind of stabilize itself. Now we're out of power, so I can't see us still gaining a whole lot of height. I don't know. Maybe we are. Traction wheels are fine, I guess. The camera view is a bit scuffed as well. Oh. Oh, that's nauseating. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're getting... spinning the wrong way or something. Yeah, we just need more power. I want to see how far up this thing can go, so I have an idea of what to build for. So the engines are in there. There we go. And then I think I just want 8 of them this time. It's fine. You guys do you. Make sure a lot of stuff is auto strutted, especially the wings. All right. And as you go up, the atmosphere gets thinner, and this contraption is going to be less effective. I've always liked to think of it as a bit of a booster stage. It takes off really quick, and it goes up. It's like a poor man's helicopter. It's like a man who really wanted, like, a helicopter without discovering what a gyroscope was first, or really how to like separate this rotational force from the everything. So we are the helicopter. Oh, it's satisfying. Just like can't look away from it. You might be able to. You're probably doing something else, but I'm enjoying what's going on here. We're maintaining a consistent electric charge, and we are very consistent on the nav ball. So, I'd like to see how far up this goes. I bet I can make a tiny little rocket for Jeb's chair, because those are actually surprisingly effective. And I think I could get something of a stable orbit like that. So first, I want to see how far up this goes. It's just gonna keep spinning, and I'm not gonna time warp that stuff because time warp is not your friend. Really is not your friend. Working through the morning coffee. It's a good time. It's So I've noticed that my pets eat this kibble like every day. And I always have these moments of like, how could you eat this every day? And then yesterday we like showed them this like fortune from a fortune cookie. It smelled like the fortune cookie, and they just ate it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But then I started connecting the dots of like, wow, you eat the same food every day, and if you even smell anything that tastes different, you just eat it. So my pet had almost ate about half of a fortune cookie, fortune, before we stopped them. So quite silly. Anyways, what I was trying to say is from that is I drink coffee every day. It's the same exact coffee. Nothing has changed about this coffee for probably the better part of 2.5 years. And I still love it. I still look forward to it. It's the human kibble equivalent. And I love it. Wow, we are still gaining some height. This is incredible. It usually takes a lot of rocket fuel to get, even to 5,000 meters per second. You gotta burn like 1,000 pounds of rocket fuel or something crazy. My goal was to hit 5,000, but we're still chugging along. Spinny boy spins. Yeah, every morning I look forward to that coffee, and I don't know, maybe my pets are the same way, and I don't know. They actually like coffee too. Like put coffee on my finger and let them lick it, and they're like, coffee. And I've learned that one of them likes coffee. The other one will like keep drinking. What? The other one will lick it off your finger if you like push it in front of their nose, like in an obnoxious way. But the other one, it like can smell it from across the room, and it will stare at you. And it will keep staring at you until you give them some coffee. And yeah. Oh, okay, so we're over 5,000. That's awesome. And we actually have a lot of this is when flight engineer kind of breaks, because it says I have 0 thrust to weight, but I have a steady clip of about 14 meters per second, and I'm starting to see that like peter off, and that could be something to build around. If I can launch from here, tiny little rocket, I think that'd be so cool. Can I get to 6,000? I don't know. I'll just keep waiting. I'm not in any rush here. It's like a breakfast blend. Never cared for putting like a milk or sugar in coffee. I've been told that makes me a psychopath, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I think it's some pretty good stuff. A lot of people they don't care for a bitter taste. I think a bitter taste is definitely acquired. It's an acquired taste, and furthermore, it tends to be a taste that like older people get. Not saying I'm super old, I'm really not, but like, you know, bitter taste isn't super mainstream there. Yeah, Jeb is just having a good time. I think he's a candidate for psychopath. Because this guy has been spinning for a good, I don't know, 10 minutes. And he's just having a great time. Oh my gosh, we're getting to 6,000? This is incredible. That is awesome. We're gonna get to 7,000. It's starting to slow down. I'm kind of curious, is that... Yeah, it's definitely a slowing down of surface speed. Orbital speed isn't changing, because I wouldn't expect it to. Yeah, holy bananas. I feel like if I just copied this stage, made it six wings deep, and then coming up here, maybe put a little bit of a, what's it called, an FLT tank, a tiny little Terrier engine. But yeah, that'd be a good time. My gosh, all of this from like, I don't know, 24 wings, 8 nuclear engines, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 reaction wheels, and 4 small wheels that we used for literally 2 seconds. I should have staged them. So yes, now our speed is really dipping down. As we keep going up, yeah, there we go. We're starting to get down. There's no more air to push against. So we're still moving very fast, but we don't have thick enough air to push against. So it's good to know that about 7,000 meters is a good thing here. So here it's showing you the drag and the lift. I want to try to find a point where it kind of equalizes. Just need to let it stop. So it's about this point. It's about 6,000. Everything kind of evens out. Okay, good to know. Jeb, you wanna leave your seat? Okay, and then blow your chute. It's your EVA report. It's a precarious situation. Yeah, it is, buddy. So we're gonna get Jeb back to the ground. Really hope that thing doesn't fall on us. It would be terrifying. All right, Jeb. When does your chute deploy? Better be 1,000. We're gonna have a problem. There it is. Okay. Let's turn off the aerodynamic forces. Let's see if we can get a landing on the whatever that is. I think I can, but not at 4x speed. That's a bit much. Can we get it on there? Really should have tried to land my vehicle on this. Might do that for a little quick test. It's not intended to be a helicopter. I'm kind of using it as a bit of a boost stage. Here we go. That was a rough landing. Come on. Sorry, Jeb. Forgive me. We plant a flag. We'll call this I'm seasick. And, Big Sick. Because he was spinning for probably more than anyone should spin in their life. The big spin. I don't think I could land that because the base is just not very stable. Where's my rocket at? Where did we put it? That's it? Okay, yeah, that's it. So, let's, goodness. Let's redo this top stage here. This is our stack. Put this there. And we can do a little decoupler actually. Here we go. And then can you put engines on the... Okay, it's a weird way to build a rocket. I mean, I technically could. Trying to figure out where to go from here. To one of these. Screw B fuel tank. Why doesn't that work? I think it's because our staging is weird. Oh, our staging is weird. I figure out how to do this. What do I route it to? Can't quite route to a chair. I really don't know. I'll try to route to that. Okay, yes, I think that might not be what we want. Tiny rocket fuel? Tiny rocket engine. Okay, and then can we get an ant on this? Slap that in there. It's 1,300 meters per second. Sick. meters per second. I like that. I like that a lot. Bagel give us? Bagel gives us a lot. I've never super built a tiny aircraft or a tiny spaceship like this, so bear with me here. Meters per second. Just this Oscar tank. It's small. Oh, I wish I should get one of these up in space. I mean, look at that, 1,700 meters per second. Now, what do I want? What do I want with the Oscar tank and 4 spiders? I guess, right? And then that thrust to weight's pretty high. What if I put another tank? Are nice. Okay, let's get the chair on there. It's gonna kill the Delta V. Yeah, it's 600 meters per second. Yikes. Hope Jeb can pull left or right. Do these have a gimbal? Yeah, they got a gimbal. I think that'll be okay. And you got like a tiny separation here. So I just need like a heat shield. Oh, not a big boy. Small boy. And can we not put the chair on the heat shield? Why can't we put the chair on the heat shield? That sounds super safe. Like that's rude. I can't put that on there. It's a little cursed. I love it. I really want to make sure those are lined up. I think they are. Okay, so now we got a thing. We're gonna shove this under it. This looks stupid. It's gonna work. That goes under there. That's the main thing. We can push off some rockets, and then we're coming back to space. Sick. I need a bag of double A's in here somewhere. Just do 2. And I can't auto strut batteries. Rude. Oh, we'll do some auto strutting here. This stuff is pretty far away from all the mass. Strut the chair. Wow, this looks like a certified death trap. 10 out of 10. Wood Kerbal again. Let's try and check these engines. 2100, 1959, 2590, 246 something, 2340. That's fine. Just wanting to make sure I'm getting sort of optimal engines. Righty. I don't know how well this is gonna do. If I bring back Jeb alive, I would call it a success. Let's get him out there. Maybe we can do I think the goal might be like an EVA report in space. Oh, should have done a stage for my... I'm gonna do that right now. Let's do a stage for the legs. Okay, that way I can just immediately launch it off. I could even do like a really big one, actually. We'll just do a decoupler. Stacks are dangerous. They do be a little sus sometimes. There we go. You are strutted. Sick. That should be good. Just a little less weight, right? Come on, spin up, spin up, spin up. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why aren't we doing the thing? Get that out of here. Okay, we had a bit of an issue. What's wrong here? Some kind of ghost explosion noise. Okay. Are we not level? So I think a problem is I don't have a power source. I think when I got rid of my bottom legs, it got rid of that. So we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna make sure it's auto strutted to what? What are you strutting to? There we go. That's a little bit better. And it's all the way at the bottom. It's gonna give us a bit of stability. All right. Work through the coffee. It's good. That's good. It's a good morning. Stabilize. Oh, that was a bad launch. I think my wheels are like pointed outwards. Something awkward. Okay, so is this working? I think it was. It just was like blocking air or something. Weird. All right, so now we have a Jeb. He's going up. Holy bananas, is he going up fast? This is not sped up. This is time warp 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna get him. Can we get him pointed radial out? I think we want radial out. I'm not sure why those guys are messing up. I want to say that our vertical speed now is absolutely crazy. And I'm not even sure why. I didn't change much. I mean, you reworked the top stage, we weigh a lot more, but not sure why it is really going out of its way here. Can we set the moon as a target? It's gonna be out there. Where's Minmus at? Oh, it's like on the other side of the planet. Actually, that might be good. So set Minmus as a target. We'll try to put anti-target. And gonna give us some more of a consistent vertical trajectory. It's just a weird plane, dude. Okay, it's spinning, it's spinning. It's like it's flying like it's something's off balance. We're still getting sort of consistently up. I'm okay with. I am okay with this. Oh, we're actually running out of electric charge. That's not fun. I swear I packed 8 nuclear reactors. Oh my gosh. Well. That's okay. And Jeb, are you able to like stop yourself from rotating? Not really. Yeah, Jeb's not having a good time on there. He does not have any electrical systems. We'll just try to get him landed for now. Come on, Jeb. Can we get you landed? Oh, dear. Deploy shoot. Oof. Wow. Wow, what a rough day at work. What a rough day at work. Oh, you could plant a flag. We'll call that that. Oof. Call that rough day at work. The big yikes. For real. Okay, so yeah, I know that just reverted the flag, but whatever. So this is in this. I'm trying to figure out why my control scheme is weird. Just want to give it a quick rebuild. I really want to do this with the MK1. And then we'll slap on some creature comforts because it helps. There's nothing really smaller than the MK1, right? Okay, lander can's pretty big. MK2 is huge. It's not even a thing. You don't have a reaction wheel, do you? Oh, you do. And you have a battery. I think I want that then. Yeah, we'll do one of those. It's a little bit lighter. Put in a bit of a heat shield here. And it has a parachute. That is all we need. That's all you need. Here, we'll give it a decent sized coupler. And from here, I think we're just wanting to. I should build a bit of a rocket stage, right? It'd be nice of me. It's just awkward. I got a weird idea. We could just put these parachutes on the side. Mine 2 of them. And then up top, we're gonna put the engine. Just one engine, please. Sometimes the editor is too helpful. Okay. There we go. Got that pointed up. And it's not a lot of thrust to weight. What happens if I take that off? Still pretty bad. That. These engines are horrible. Okay, what about this guy? It's good, but I can't afford that. As far as Delta V is concerned. Let's take a look around. TD12, and then an FLT. Then Terrier, sure. It's kind of breaking my brain that that's only a thrust to weight of 0.51. I guess we'll be launching at about 8,000, 7,000 kilometers. That's something. Spark engine, yep, that'd be good. Okay, so let's do a couple more of these. Just one of them, please. Editor is very helpful. Spark. So now we got a thrust to weight of above 1. We got a 600 meters a second in Delta V. We get a decoupler on here. Nope. No decoupler. There we go. After that, this should be last. So now we got a thrust to weight 1, the Delta V of about 700 meters per second. It ain't great, Chief. Ain't great at all. Just trying to think about how to do this. And we'll get one of these, and then it's 800. It's 2,000. Yeah, I think that Terrier engine was just garbage. What's this guy gonna give me? Did I put it on backwards? Okay, so he's gonna give me about the same. He is 2 tons and 1.5 tons, so that's a no-brainer. I want the swivel engine. That's gonna be 2,000 meters a second with a have that on there. Okay. A weird rocket. Actually, can I put a nose? Is there any kind of nose I can put on here? It's a weird nose. Not sure why this has to be up top. Because I can just give me a second. Brain's warming up. Big parachute. Really doesn't weigh that much. A parachute and a heat shield. That's all you need in this game. Drogue chutes are fine too. That. Now I need a bit of a decoupler. Now I'm going to build my rocket stage. Yes, I do need that decoupler there. Rocket, swivel, bam. That's all. Bob's your uncle. Okay, so now another decoupler. That. So now we're just going to spam reaction wheels. Start getting our strut on. Okay, there we go. And we'll try to put a lot of nuclear engines on here. or not nuclear power sources, really. I'm gonna make sure those are strutted up. Put those at the bottom. And I was okay with the winglets. Yeah, I think they're really nice. Those guys strutted up and rotated 1, 2. And we get another set, and another set, and another set. Sick. Okay, now I want a decently wide decoupler down here. Doesn't have to be the biggest one. Maybe the small wheel. Okay. See, I want a reaction wheel up there, but I don't need one actually. Don't need it. Just trying to get a low Earth orbit, that's all. Just a little flyby around the place would be nice. So, wheels, spinny boy. So now we're at 7,000 meters. Rocket activate. Rocket is done burning. We're floating through space. We separate. We land. And then we have from there we have drogue chutes and those. So, yeah, let's get going. Please get going. Up. Now that I have this dialed in a bit more, I'm pretty hopeful. Pretty hopeful. That was a rough start. Very rough start. Do have an electric power source. Spin it up. That wasn't working. That was not good. It was not very good at all. Let's spin it up and then drop it. Maybe it just needs like a little booster up. This is so dumb. It was meant to be a rocketless design, but now it needs boosters. Okay. I guess I'll just get rid of this bottom stage. And oh, that's pretty thick. Stage 6 has a thrust to weight of 1.6. I don't believe that. But if it says it does, it does. No, it does. Look at that. Okay, and we'll wait to spin. Oh, spin the other way, please. Yes. We are getting positive go up speed. This is very nice. Okay, so I do want to revert this flight. I want to get the moon right above us so then we can target it and have potentially really efficient upwards flight. So we'll set that as a target and just kind of wait for it to get immediately above us. Which apparently is going to be at night. I guess it's kind of when the moon comes out. Well, the moon comes out whenever it wants. We only notice it at night. Oh, there it is. It's right there. We're not going there. At least I don't think we are. Okay, so I just need to hold E after this booster stage goes off. Hold E, target moon, and drop. There we go. So this is our like true booster stage, you know. It's like the eco-friendly version of the booster stage. Yeah, that's what it is. That's all we're doing here. Just eco warriors. Getting this guy up, and I think it's all this added weight. But the first rocket I did, it only had like a positive up speed of about 10 to 15. I think that this guy's 32.4, and it's actually even gaining speed right now. Show you the aerodynamic overlay, and you could probably tweak these wings a little bit. Ideally, you would want them getting like pointed straight up, but I think the higher angle of attack helps it. I don't know. Your results may vary. Assuming someone out there wants to make a spinny airplane boyo. We are slowly losing some electric charge. I mean, that might actually be okay, because we might hit 6,000. Not sure. Targeting the moon made this really nice. Maybe if I can just turn off SAS and RCS. I mean, that helps. I think it was trying to correct like left and right a lot. Yep, because now we're tipping over. Okay, so get us back up, please. Oh, yep, not enough electricity. Okay, so I want to tweak that a bit. I want to get the most I can out of this. So let's go back to vehicle assembly and take a look at our reaction wheels. What is going on here? How many of you was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's just get rid of a thing. Then we'll put our electricity thingies back on. I don't think it's ever safe to spin anything nuclear that fast, but we're doing it today. And I love this little solid fuel booster, just enough to get off the ground. I think we've proved enough that it can raise itself, and I just don't feel like messing with the wheels a lot. Oh yeah, we'll wait for the moon to get over here again. It's very helpful. We'll just get it right above. Lining up. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Unless he's not your uncle. Oh no. You do you. Keep an eye on our electric charge as we're going up here. And we're good. Time to spin. And we'll point target. And let's see, is that good? We're gonna dip below 39. Or dip below 40? It's kind of just hovering right here. I think it's slowly rising, so it'll be okay. And then just see how far up we can get. Good time for some water. Friendly reminder to drink water. I'm trying to figure out a way to get this in, but I keep running out of electric charge. I don't think it'd be the end of the world to pack some more, two more of those. And we'll pack some of those. And, yeah, I don't even want more wings, I just want more of that. Some auto strut going on. I'm surprised I don't have auto strut for... Well, I do. Okay. I don't know why I disabled there. Just trying to get auto strut everywhere. These wings seem like they're very close together. We'll separate them. I'm just trying to get more and more auto struts going on. This is nice. It's nice. I like it when my planes don't fall apart. So now I still have a positive. Wow, that's weird. That changed from like 1.46 to 1.47. I didn't change anything. Kerbal Redux be wildin'. Okay, so let's get the moon back over there. And we should have more than enough electricity to get the job done today. Let's get you over there. I don't quite like that. You know what? I think it'll be okay. There you go. Try to spin up here. Spin up a little bit. Okay. And then spin. Yeah. I wonder if I could make it to the moon. Doesn't hurt to try. I mean, except Jeb's family, they probably will not see him again. But it doesn't hurt to try. Oh, if I put lights on this thing, it would be a health hazard. This is peak rocketing. Well, the runway looks so good at night. It's just so lit up. I'm gonna try more nighttime landings. It actually looks a lot easier. Landing on that. Okay, we have a vertical speed of about 35 meters per second, and it just keeps going up. It's amazing. See our aerodynamic forces. Actually, I think the parachutes are causing like a small amount of drag. Temperature, not much to be said there. View from the cockpit. It's a view. Does this thing have a window? Never looked in the lander can. That's a little concerning. It doesn't. But maybe that's the window right there. Yeah, that's the window. It's a little cramped in there. Why are we still gaining speed? Oh my gosh. This is bananas. We should be slowing down. As you go up, the air gets a little thinner. What's our maneuver node say? Apoapsis is I have 5,000. We're gonna be going over 40 meters per second. This is bananas. Whew. Yeah, 40 meters per second. We got tons of electric charge as well. Well, I don't know about tons. It's actually just hanging in there. It's spinning pretty fast. 41 meters per second. It's still accelerating. This is crazy. Okay, we're at 6,000. You've got to slow down. I've noticed our reaction wheels are actually using more electricity as we're going up. Very odd. I think it's maybe we're trying to correct a little bit more or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I've never had this so successful. At 40 meters per second, it could probably keep going too. Now I'm curious, what's the gravity pull? It did go down a little bit. That might be giving us, giving us some room for acceleration. So our batteries are depleted, kind of. That's fine. We're still going up. 8,000 meters per second. Right, 9,000 altitude. Wow. Okay. Aerodynamic forces still going good. There's a lot of like noise in the speed, but you can definitely tell our speed has capped, and we will start slowing down now. I really want to consider adding more nuclear engines because that's just crazy. Yes, we are at a height of 10,000. I am usually ejecting a lot of booster stages at this point. It's just kind of the deal. I think we'll be okay. We have a nice swivel engine. We have 2,300 meters per second of delta V on that. I think we're gonna get to the moon. We could probably get to the moon. Not gonna get back. And that's probably just because I'm a terrible pilot. I did say I wanted to do a low orbit as well. Low Kerbin orbit. This is crazy. Kind of want to rebuild it with some more nuclear power sources. Because it's doing pretty good. Still going up, even at a altitude of 12,000. And, oh, time warp is not your friend. That was a good reminder. It's not my friend. Yeah, if you see the nav ball, it's kind of all over the place. Maybe we can try not spinning as fast, get more of a... Yeah, it's okay. That's helping a little bit. Okay, let's see what that can get us. Oh, are we gonna recover from that? Oh, I don't think we're gonna recover from that. Okay, time to drop it. Oh, I'm not sure what it. Okay. Okay, and let's get out of here. See what we can get. Currently, I'm just burning straight up. $40, $50, $60, $70. We'll do an add maneuver. Burn prograde. Oh, that's weird. That was a weird prograde. I don't think I hit it like right at the apoapsis. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna point maneuver. It's I don't know. See if that'll work. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work. But, hey, it's something. All in all, pretty cool flight. Was able to get a lot of up, and yeah, I'm okay with that. There's our, we get our crew report. Yeah. That's good. Now we're just gonna drop the stage and do a bit of a landing. $50,000. Spinning won't help us here. Okay, we'll do that, and then we actually. Okay, yes, we do have the ladder on there. 8,000. Pull our drogue chutes. Wow, the ocean will sneak up on you. Crazy. This is an easy landing. $700, $400, $300, $200, $100. Just in time. All right, Jeb. Do you have a good time? Is that a weird spinny flight you had? Okay, I would love to rebuild that with even more like nuclear engines. I should be able to get up to 20,000 feet. Let's bring Jeb home. Let's recover you and recover you and entitled. Sure, come on inside. Oh, morning time. The sun rises on Kerbin. So I need to do a test. And I want to do this test before I fix the spinny boy. Which, oh, that wasn't it. Did we save it? Was it in the other editor? Okay, yes, spinny boy got saved. That's good. That's good. Good for spinny boy. I would like to fly a plane. Probably the Osprey. Big fan of the Osprey. Editor broke. Love it when it does that. Oh, that was weird. I want to figure out how high I can get the Osprey. You know, I was just gonna say, I'm surprised the game hasn't crashed, but then random stuff like this breaks. I'm gonna restart the game, and we'll take it from there. After about 2 hours, I usually expect this thing to crash. Come on. There we go. Oh dear. How long's that been there? We're gonna just get rid of that. I don't care for it. Uh, Okay, waiting for the game to start up. Gotta love this. 10 out of 10. You love it. Okay, and we'll auto remove. Save. Test. Play. Alright. Sick. If we were on lag is a thing. And I wanted to do a test flight of the Osprey. I want to see how far up we can get. I love this plane. There's hardly anything you can really fix on it. It's just amazing. We'll enable the staging on that. Because I do consider that just to be a lot of weight. And, we don't need those. And we got a lot of fuel. A lot of fuel going on. This thing is only one fuel tank. It's kind of weird. Alright. Let's get to flying. Yes, please save that scene. Gotta love Twitch Studio. It's a great program. Alright. Go straight space shuttle with it. What an amazing craft. Line up the north axis. So we'll just pin that. It's amazing how fast the thrust kind of tapers off for a lot of these crafts. Starting to see the lift diminish there a little bit. Okay, we'll get this leveled off because I feel like that's going to be where it shows. Alright, now we're getting some of those lines. Sick. We'll pull up a 30-degree pitch. This is the aerodynamic forces overlay. The yellow ones are kind of like surfaces I have control over, or like inputs that either SAS or I'm putting in. Red is generally drag, I think, and blue is obviously like the lifting surfaces. Like how is air colliding into it affecting your aircraft? See, it's generally pushing us up. And there's going to be a point when these lines taper off because there is no more air to push against. And I want to figure out what that point is. Okay, so yeah, right about now we're losing thrust because there's just... our engine is friggin' out. But yes, even at 13,000 we are getting a whole lot of thrust going on. I like that. Now, I'm curious how the... Is it the Mallard? No, it's the... steer wing. Yes. I love this aircraft as well. This is good. This is going to be a good test. What I want to do. Got lots of fuel. It has tons and tons of fuel. I love this thing because the intakes are massive. And we can see some of the auto rotation forces that are happening here. And I'm reminded that KSP is just a loud game. I'm gonna lower that. And hopefully that's a bit more enjoyable. So yes, these are the forces that are acting upon our plane to raise it up. And notice how some of these yellow surfaces are going to act even if we don't do them, because they're still lifting surfaces. Lots of stuff here. So if we were in space, nothing will affect us because there's no air to collide against. So we'll let you fly up and up and up. Already our thrust is kind of tapering off, that's fine. That's how all air-breathing engines operate. Now, numbers I'm keeping track of over here are thrust to weight. So when we start going below thrust to weight of 1, we're generally relying on some of this lift to keep us in the air and kind of gliding along the air, kind of like your wheels do along the pavement. And then the engines help us be pushed forward as well. Seems to be right about here that I don't have much control over the aircraft anymore. So we get a lot of... Apparently this was a terrible example because I thought these Goliath engines would really take us to the moon. It's not happening. And just because it has a lot of lifting surfaces doesn't mean it's very controllable. Yeah, it's terrible at a barrel roll. Yeah, so this whole aircraft is heavy. It's heavy. So I think there is you can think of these big delta wings and the big airplane main wing as just large fuel tanks, and then we got a lot of like weight in the front here. So not very maneuverable at all. It is hollow inside, but structure is still a lot. So I was going somewhere with all that. Wings have lift, and I wanted to make sure that we were still getting like a surface to push against, because last time we flew this, I think it went above 7,000 or something. And the only limiting factor was actually some electricity. Just gonna put those in there, and so what I'm doing is rotating them inside of the body, and that should be good. That should be really good. We'll see how far up this gets here. Okay, so I want to set the moon as a target. And I can even work with this anti-target as long as I just have something to point at. Huzzah. Okay, now we'll launch off that booster stage. I'm gonna hold E, and then we're gonna point anti-target. There we go. Yeah, I think that was the maybe even a bit overkill for the electricity generating, but wowie, is this zooming up? Yeah, graphics kind of mess up here. I think the drogue chutes want to like fly off. They're just not able to. Not a lot holding them in there really. So I will try time warping, but as you can see, it like flexes everything, and then it's bad. It's bad, so we won't do that. That causes a lot of really unnecessary stress on the aircraft, especially as we see it like separating as we go up. I'm just making sure it's all together still. Okay. These are actually relatively easy to land if you like keep the landing gear on them. I did try landing it a while ago. Hard to control. There's like a weird parachute trick you can use to gimbal and like point towards certain places. But like if you wanted to take it from the runway over to the helicopter pad, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all because like once you're in the air, like if you wanted to correct your trajectory, you can't easily. It's not that I'm aware of. We're still gaining a lot of speed. I've not seen our electric charge drop once. So this is good. This is very good. I'm pretty sure some of the gaining of speed is as we go up, the force of gravity is going to drop a little bit. It's 9.66, and it should drop down to like 9.5 or before too long. And that is the only reason I could think of why we're accelerating right now. I mean, I guess the air is less thick, there's less resistance. But also, you would think there's less air to push against. I mean, push against is a very loose term, but air movement and aerodynamic forces are helping us move up. So if air was less dense, shouldn't we not be able to move up as much? I don't know. Not gonna super question it. Also, I wouldn't call this Kraken powered. Kraken powered is kind of how my paddle boat exploded earlier in the stream. It's more of like a... I don't know. It's not Kraken powered. Not sure what to call this. It's pretty good. It's going up. So yes, that gravity did head to 9.5, which I think is giving us the only reason we're going just a little bit faster. Can actually take that off. I don't know what else can help us here. We're not going to the moon. Thinks we're going to the moon, but we are not going to the moon. This process does not create any heat. That is nice. Oh, I'm starting to see our speed taper off a bit. So gravity has lowered. So has the aerodynamic forces. Once you hit 10,000, I feel like the air density drops off pretty aggressively. We're gonna try to get up as high as we can with this. I would argue that this like method of motion is sort of scalable. I think you could do this with a large reaction wheel. I was able to get some results from that, but even just like Y adapting it into these smaller reaction wheels might be better because you can get more of like you can get them to spin faster if they're inside. Now, don't get me wrong, it does make sense that if they're farther out, they can spin faster. But when I was testing it, it didn't seem to work. Because my idea was like, it's actually all started is I really love the wing connector B. Now, if I just kept making the wing connector B bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, ideally on the very outside of wing connector B, it's going to be breaking the speed of sound. And that sounds really cool. But I couldn't get that to happen in my testing. It was kind of like dipped out, really. I am starting to see some blips on the electric charge here. Not sure why. See if I can select a Okay. Yeah, they're still working all right. I was just making sure that they're, I don't know, not whatever. I don't know what would affect a thermoelectric generator down there. Oh dear, we're heading 15,000. My gosh. That's incredible. Maybe I should have shot for the moon. I could probably pull it off. Gravity is now 9.34 meters per second. I don't know what else to say. Wonder if these lines have gone down a little bit. I am starting to see red blips start to show up. And that's kind of the force of it being pulled down and some drag there. Those lines are going to keep getting bigger, and our blue lines are going to get smaller. And when the red lines are bigger, we go down. Oh, we're not going down yet. Oh, it's beautiful in that you just can't look away. I mean, you could probably look away, but I am fascinated at this thing. And I will try to show the parachute trick after this. It's pretty easy to, relatively easy to control, assuming you can set a target for something, and you start off with the right control scheme. But it can go straight up. It can go straight up pretty well. Wow, this is incredible. There's actually air quite far up now that I think about it. There's no oxygen, but there's still air here. Like there's not enough oxygen to run a Goliath engine or anything. I think they really start to like burn out here, or maybe it's like 10,000. And even if you could force air through that, you would have to force air through it so fast that it would just rip off an engine. At least in real life. I mean, I'm thinking Kerbal Space Program, you could exceed the speed of light in air being pushed through an engine. Better big brain that one together someday. How far up are we gonna go? Oh, I am starting to see our vertical speed taper off. And prograde is getting very different. So orbital speed 62, surface speed. Okay, so I think we're going to hit it here. So yes, these spikes I'm pretty sure have gotten a little bit smaller. I think we're doing pretty good. I want to see the moment where it levels off here. I think it's going to be right about here, actually. Wonder if pointing to that would help. Nope. That's not helping. Yeah, just go back to pointing to anti-target, please. It's really hard to recover from that, even with those. I think we have like 24 nuclear reactors on this thing. It's just not happening. So, yeah, here we go. We'll drop it here, because I don't think our surface speed is going to increase in that. So yeah, now our red lines are really big. Oh, okay. We'll just try to point anti-target. Yeah, help me get back up, buddy. Hard to recover from that. So I had to burn probably about 25% of my fuel. Just get back on track. Yikes-a-roni. Yikes-a-roni rigatoni. But hey, that's cool. It's a nice little boost because we're at 14,000. We were at we were at 18,000, and then we launched off. Okay, so now that's one of the cheaper suborbital flights I've been able to achieve. So, spinning motion. It's pretty good. We're in space. And we're not in space. Let's get point. Retrograde. Looks like we are set to land in the mountains. Okay. Yes, this is start seeing aerodynamic forces, drag lines, blah blah blah. Don't feel like landing on the mountains. But I guess we're going to. You can spin that thing pretty fast. Okay. Well, that was a good flight. Really good test case of spinning engines. Made a paddle boat today. I don't know what to call this. I don't know what to call Spinny Boy other than Spinny Boy. Because it's a really name's right there. Look at that thing. It's beautiful. It's pretty yikes-roni, ask me. Well, I think that's about it for what I was wanting to build today. Maybe I can try a little bit of a landing at night. Love the old Osprey. Super fun stock craft. Definitely needs to be flown around if you haven't already. I always try to do a little bit of modifications here and there with it. Except for when the editor breaks. Then I don't change it at all. It's perfect. Okay, let's get this. Oh, let's take off at night. What are we doing? I want to see at night. Night, please. Click. There we go. Brakes. And afterburner and take off. It takes off so quick. It's bananas. Okay. And this is the KSC at night. It's really nice. There's lots of lights here. Of the Spaceplane Center. Very well lit up. And I'll try to do a landing at night here. I think it'll be a pretty good landing. I guess we should do a proper flight first. Whee! Let's do a spin. Okay. Very nice. Fly by the tower. Doing about Mach 1 over the tower. Very nice. Oh. No one saw that. No one saw that at all. That was embarrassing. Go back to nighttime. Time warp is never your friend in this game. It is just not. Okay, take off, please. Just had to click my brakes. This thing takes off at 40, right? Yeah, takes off at 40. I mean, I wonder what speed auto rotates at. Though I don't think it will. Most, like, good planes tend to, like, nose down a little bit naturally. But, this should just go. Yeah, it went pretty well. I guess we could do a little bit of a flight over to the island base. Bit of afterburner over there. Get there. I guess it's just called wet. We're in wet mode. We can use time warp to go straight. It's okay. It's always okay. Okay. I don't think we're gonna be able to. You know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we will with some, like, dumb aero braking. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Hey, we even have a light. We have a light right there. That's nice. I don't think we should be landing at 140 meters per second. Hey. Yeah, look at that. We just didn't even drop at all. Let's not land like that. We're not savages. Okay, I think we're coming in for a good landing here. This should be pretty good. It's laying it a little heavy on the brakes, but I don't know, brakes are pretty overpowered in this game. This is the island airfield at night. Still got the red light up there. That's kind of neat. I don't have anything parked in here right now. Let's get out of here. Takeoff. There we go. Just in time. Going full throttle back to the KSC. This should be a nice, peaceful nighttime flight. Okay, and then let's get on over there. Goodness. the gear. And then, I don't think we're set up for a landing. Our speed is kind of dropping. Okay, let's try getting in there. What's the cockpit view? Oh, that's really good, actually. I like that. That's very nice. It's gonna help me line up. Oh, this is terrifying. I don't know about being a pilot, man. This thing ain't got no rear view mirrors. Okay, I got my gear down. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is terrifying. I'm terrified. Oh, wow. Wowee. That was something. Let's do it again. But not in spooky, scary first person. I can't believe people do that in real life. They need to get like a little drone you can throw out the window and help you land your plane. That'd be very nice. If someone wants to go develop that product, be my guest. I'll give you the patent for free right now. Just gotta file it with your local authorities. Okay. That's the KSC. Spin up, spin around, spin down, back to town. Pull out our gear, pull down throttle. Let's go for the most unorthodox landings. Let's just like point the plane straight down and then pull up. Hope the pull up works. Ooh. Always pulling 10 Gs too. And not to mention approaching the runway at about 180 miles an hour, or meters per second. Still pretty fast. Oh, okay, abort landing. I was apparently too fast. I suppose I could line up for just a straight, proper landing. Space shuttle status, put down. Get out of time warp, kill the engine, pull the gear, line up the aircraft. I'm having to put in so many different inputs. Always annoys my partner when I play this game because I'm all like tappy tap 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 tap. Okay, so now we're doing good. It's a good approach. It's a good approach. I like that approach. Still an aggressive landing. I would love to land at like 40 meters per second. Is the plane's stall speed? Yep, never mind. Yep, this was a good landing. 10 out of 10. Would land the plane again. Yeah, that's a beauty of a screenshot there. Wowsies. I love it. Oh, I even got the Twitch overlay in there. How nice. It's a good airplane. I like it. It's just so well balanced, and it's got so much lift for like it looks like a big plane, but it's only 7 tons. So this is like, I don't know, what would you compare this to? Maybe a Dodge Ram pickup truck or something silly? But yeah. It is bathroom break time. However, when I get back, I'm gonna head back into building a space shuttle. Space shuttles are cool. I'll be back. government mandated bathroom break or something. Much better. Okay, new plane. So, I would like to build a space shuttle, because space shuttles are fun. So, what do I know about this space shuttle? Let's see if we can pull up a thing of the space shuttle. Let's do a basic image search here. Edit. Go, and we'll drag that up. And you guys get to look at space shuttles with me. Space shuttles are cool. You gotta get an idea of what the space shuttle is. First, the space shuttle was transported by the large, I think a Boeing plane did it, but also a large plane called the Mira transported the, I think the Russian space shuttle or something like that. It's a dummy thick here. This one's transporting it's like a gently used space shuttle, and I guess this shows different generations of space shuttle. They all kind of look the same. And I guess this space shuttle launched a satellite or something? I don't know. This is basically what we're gonna build today. Big rocket engines, whatever. We're gonna figure out what is inside the space shuttle. What was in here? So what was the space shuttle cargo bay? What goes in here? Multi-purpose logistics module. Special endeavor. Oh, here's a good diagram. PMM OBSS. NASA just Twitch streamers? Twitch streamers? What the junk? Earth orbit, cargo transfer, I'm not sure. So apparently there was, you could shove a huge metal tube in this and it would be a good time. And, oh, here's a good one. So they had some science. Space lab in the cargo bay. So this just looked like a good time. Anyways, this is what we're dealing with. Large thing. Engines are going to be on our space shuttle. There's going to be 3 of them. We're going to have 2 booster stages as well. And I think that's about it. Hopefully this doesn't happen to us. Yes, let's head back into KSP and get that done. So I wouldn't mind a big ol' heat shield up here. Be nice. Shields are nice. Oh yeah, that'd be very nice. I don't know how practical that's gonna be. We'll keep in mind. Fuel tank. But we will have some cargo. It's not gonna be a cargo you expect, though. We're gonna have reaction wheels. Because if I'm gonna build a space shuttle, I better enjoy flying it. And I don't know what else. Maybe we could do another little thing here. Is science lab gonna fit in here? Yep, we can fit a science lab in there. No problem. Struts. Close. Actually, open that. We'll get an actual strut on. You know what? Enough of them hit, so I'm just gonna take it. Okay, let's give a bit of a fuel tank. Does fuel tank make sense here? Nah. We'll just do an engine plate. This is the MK3 engine mount. Now the only purpose of this engine mount is if you're gonna build the space shuttle. I'm sorry, there's no other purpose for this thing. It is useful, it's very nice. Okay, so I want to consider putting them right there. And then we're gonna get this big S tail fin. It's gonna be nice. And then we'll do some large delta wings as well and let that thing float to the surface. I'm gonna do that. Okay, sick. We'll drag that down. It looks like a bit of a short thing. That's okay. The editor is... Oh, I don't think I'll ever get used to it because nothing about it is intuitive for me. Autostrat is nice though. That's my only compliment. Autostrat, nice. Okay, so that's a space shuttle. We're gonna give it medium landing gear and maybe some medium landing gear up here. So that should land okay. Let's give it a couple drogue shoots. I'm not gonna go full cheeky and get not gonna get the blue parachutes, but that'd be nice. Now, theoretically, that should be able to land. It has a ton of reaction wheels to pick up the slack on re-entry, and we have a very large heat shield as well. Can we eject that? We're probably going to want to anticipate ejecting that later on. That's okay. Okay, so we'll retract all these wheels. Good wheels, thank you. Thank you, we'll use you later. Now ideally there'd be like two little rocket stages to deorbit us. I think those were RCS powered. So it's actually a good point because I don't have any actual fuel back aboard. Not sure I think I could fit one of these fuel tanks in there, and that's 500 meters per second. That's enough to deorbit. I'll take it. Do have some of those still packed in there. That's good. And I did it dirty on these struts here, so there we go. We got that fixed. I want to pack some fuel. How do I pack some fuel? Oh, the Rockomax B? Yeah, that'll fit in there. That'll fit in there really nice. 279 meters per second. It should be enough to deorbit a rocket if we use it well. Oh, I'm gonna try to make it not. Can I make you not? We'll just pause you for now. I don't want to accidentally use that on the getting out of here part. This actually just looks silly. I wouldn't mind just putting on a, a little heat shield like that. Wouldn't hurt. There we go. It's a dumb little nose, but I don't think the real spacecraft was much better. And our lift is all over the place, and it's no wonder they said this thing handled like a brick. I'm okay with that. I'll probably get away with putting one of these guys on here. Yeah, that'll be nice. Just gonna give it a little bit more lift. It'll need that coming back in. And it gets us closer to that, which is good. And the reaction wheels are going to pick up the slack, so I don't need to terribly worry about it. Now, we can get rid of the lift thing, and we're going to try building our big rocket we're going to attach to it. So we'll get those and those, and we'll put on the... Oh, we want the Carbidine. Because sometimes you just need a really big rocket, right? I ain't sure if that's attached right there. But it kind of looks like it is. That's all that matters. Start getting some auto strut in this. It's a cool looking tank. Give you auto strut nose. What kind of nose do we want? So we could go for that nose. Just here we go. Not gonna call it dorky. It works. Although I don't know if it works. So if you want to call it dorky, go ahead. So we want to give our fuel lines from this guy over to our spaceship. And our center of thrust is right there. So let's find a nice, happy booster stage to get that in the center. Oh, I almost forgot about canards. I'm just a huge fan of plain whiskers. I don't know why. I don't know what caused this. But they're cool. So we want to get them away from our entrance exit thingies. Yeah, that'll help us getting out of here. Lights on. Leveled. Those get put on the other side? Yes, they did. Okay. There we go. I don't know why our plane needs cool lights, but it does. It so does. I think every plane needs cool lights. Oh yeah, this is like the Ford F-150 that blinds you on your way to work. Yeah. Hope we have enough electricity for that. Okay, so this is our rocket. We have 3 vector engines, which is a whopping a lot amount of fuel or of thrust. I believe it's about 3,000 kilonewtons each, or for combined. So this is going to be about 3,000 kilonewtons. So that's going to center it. But we don't exactly want it centered because as these go down, because they have a consistent thrust, everything has a consistent thrust. So I'm going to put the Clydesdales, and we're actually going to see if we can do a thrust limiter of 50%. And, well, we can't exactly do that. Actually, we can. Okay, so there we go. We got our boosters. We got that. With that, we got those. Got these guys. So we want to fire up all of our engines at once. That's those, that's those. Okay, sick. So now we definitely have a thrust to weight of over 1. Very nice. We actually have a torque of 10,000 kilonewtons. Crazy. These need a nose. Nose? No. Nose, yeah. Give you guys some struts, and as long as we can manage the balancing the thrust throughout all this, we're gonna be okay. We get a thrust weight of 1. As that goes up, it's gonna head up to 1.13. Then launch off our second stage. We actually have 4,000 meters a second of delta V in this guy, or at least floating around somewhere in the system. So, I actually kind of want to... Nope, no. Just because I can doesn't mean I should. Because I could put in the other adapter and squeeze out just a little bit more fuel from these. I don't think it's just required. I don't think it is. Slap on a few Sepatrons. What stage are the Sepatrons going on? They were going on the 3rd stage. So I'm gonna put them there. Good. Good and good. So that is going to push away our booster when they inevitably burn up. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I think we can just do a nose up here. No need to get fancy. There we go. Short little snoot. Snoot boot. I'm gonna do just a bit of a safety strut from here to here, because I know it's not going to like natively do it. So just want to preemptively put that on there. You can be strutted here and here because they're just very long. And no matter how you split those things, they're just big. And then I want to get another strut just from the main thing to our kind of booster stage. So the booster stage it's gonna burn up pretty quick. We have a little bit of a deorbiting stage, assuming we get to orbit. Really sure, actually, 2,500 meters a second is not a lot, but I know we have more. Up here it says we have 4,000. You know what? Maybe I will get the adapters. Is that it? No. It's the Kerbodyne adapter. Oh, and then we'll put the... not that one. We'll put one of these on there. And then those are just gonna give us a little bit of extra fuel. So I think we were at like 3,800. Now we just got 500 more meters per second. Is it something with the thrust limiter that's killing our delta V here? You guys boost off, and then you get up here, and then you get up here. I don't know what its deal is. Maybe I want to try to get that there. We'll be okay. Space shuttle launching. Give me some of these. Give me some of these. These are nice. These are nice. I love them. They're so nice. They just take all that anxiety out of launching anything, really. I'll even put one right there. I don't mind at all. Okay, so there we go. You can even make them just ridiculously tall. I feel like strutting them all together, but whatever, it's fine. Space shuttle landing should have enough delta V to get it out of here. And, yeah, let's try to do a bit of an orbit. Ooh. Nope, something's off. Okay, so maybe don't add a thrust limiter to these guys. Let's try bringing that up. It immediately just nosed forward. Yikes. Okay, time to try again. It's fun. Okay, we'll do 100% on the boosters. Okay. And I'll do that. Huh. This thing's really good at being bad so far. That's good. Right? Do 25%. Oh my gosh, what is your deal, bro? Why do you just not want to... What? Point up, please. Is this how I needed to launch? Just nope. Rocket? What? This is breaking my brain. Okay, so it needs like a little bit of thrust, but not a lot. Okay. Kind of weird, but okay. You do you, man. Having to like slowly raise up the throttle. Prograde, please. You're doing okay, really. I wouldn't call it a rough start, it's more of just a weird start. Going up. Get rid of that stage soon. This is the part of the space shuttle I don't quite understand. I got a lot of reaction wheels. They're doing the reaction wheel thing. Right? Yeah, you guys are running. Sick. Thanks for doing your thing, but how do I get the rocket to do the rocket thing without doing that? Huh. It's just gonna require a lot of big braining because I have not done it right. This is not good. It's not good at all. Just keeps getting worse. So there is a built-in space shuttle I would like to take a look at now. It's the Dyna Wing. What are these guys? Are they the monopropellant? Okay, so there's a few more creature comforts going on in this guy. And I was supposed to use that. This isn't full? What? Yeah, these are like filled up a weird amount. Weird. Hey, if you're looking to fly a space shuttle, check out the stock collection. It's pretty good. Let's see what's in the cargo bay. That's cool. It's actually got a little satellite ready to launch there. So I think that's satellite. No, that's more of like... What is this? Remote guidance unit. A lot of batteries. Not sure what it was meant to be, but... yeah, that's a thing. You are looking to build your own space shuttle. It'd be there. And I'm not sure why the sun is shining through that. Oh, it's probably reflecting off of it. Here we go. Well, no, it's still shining. Whatever. This thing has a lot of creature comforts. Pretty accurate, too. Yeah, I could have gone with just 2 vectors at the bottom. Well. I think I am gonna leave it here, though. It's been about 3 hours. And, oh yeah, look at that. That's a nice airplane. This looks like the MK2 version of the space shuttle. Full of 3 different types of engines, too. God, bananas. Hey, I have been the Mr. Mono. I hope this stream has inspired you to build something a little weird, a little out of the ordinary, a little spinny, very spinny. So today I've attempted a space shuttle. I'll probably come back to this. I can see not needing this. And this could maybe even be longer. It's hard because you want this to just be a massive fuel tank. You really do. And then you want to pack some fuel to get out of here. And gotta have the creature comforts of lights and stuff. But it's kind of a weird balancing act to get the sun here, and that might be why it's like tilted in such a way to kind of push against that and create a net force forward. But once you get in space, there's nothing to push against. Gambling is nice. Gambling is nice. But, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Kind of hard to figure this out. But if you guys can help me, please let me know. Feel free to drop a message. Definitely a follow to see a legit space shuttle happen. Also really appreciate for if you have shown up and you've got to see whatever this is. See this little creation show up and spin its way to, oh good lordy, I think it went over 15,000 meters per second, or 15,000 meters up in the air. Very high up in the atmosphere. And as you can see, like once you get up, there's stability and power issues and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I've been the Mr. Mono. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a good day. I'm also probably going to try to start a RimWorld series again. I'm currently trying to live through the rest of an alpaca farm. It's a long story, but yes. Thank you for joining me, and oh, did I ask you to like and subscribe? Like and subscribe! Or don't. Just have a good day. Enjoy the birds. The non-existent birds of Kerbin. Peace.